Hey, how's everybody doing? My name is Mike and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video, a little bit of a tutorial I guess you could call it, on color theory. And this is, something that I picked up from an art class that I took not too long ago, and it was pretty informational. It helped me out a lot, and it was pretty fun learning this information too. So I guess we'll hop right on into the tutorial. So right here we have a six-sided star made from two triangles. Extremely complicated. So anyway, on this six-sided star we're basically going to be building a color wheel. So we're going to, let's increase the size of my brush a little bit. So wait, okay, we're recording. I just had to make sure. So on the triangle that's pointing upward, this is going to be our primary triangle. So it's going to be built off of primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. Ta-da! So anyway, okay, never mind. Every other time I did it, I had these colors flipped around. Blue and yellow were flipped, but it's okay. So this is our primary triangle. So obviously our triangle that's pointing downward will be our secondary triangle. So let's get red and blue make purple. Blue and yellow make, let's find the right, a decent shade rather of, that'll work. Green. It's kind of a ugly green. That'll work. And then red and yellow also make orange. Orange, I say. Yeah, this weird shade of orange. That's better. And so now we have a somewhat fully completed color wheel. I don't like this green at all. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. Let me find a good green. We'll choose this and whoops, dang it, I just got the right shade. There, this works a lot better. So now we have a pretty much fully completed color wheel. And so let's change brushes here for a second. And so here is our basic color theory. Here's where everything comes into play. On your right side, yeah, this is the right, yeah, okay. Anyway, on this right side right here, these are what you would have, these are what you would call your cold colors. And on this side, these are what you would call your warmer colors. Obviously, because, well, reds are more of a warmer color. Oh, wait, sorry, it's this way. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. Hold on a second. This line dividing down the middle, these are your warm colors and these are your cold colors. Now that my moment of stupidity is gone, we can continue on with this. Color theory. So, like I said before, these are cooler colors. These are obviously warmer colors. And where was I? Oh, okay. Continuing on from here. The next really interesting thing that I found out about, well, not found out about really, I could say. Anyway, the next really interesting thing is the concept of complementary colors. And so what complementary colors are colors that complement each other, magic. So anyway, I'm going to be drawing a line to each complementary color. So they're all diagonals, well, opposites, exact opposites. So orange is to blue, yellow is to purple, and green is to red. Magic. And I guess I could try and show you guys. Give me 1 second here. Let me open up a new page. Okay, so just to give an example on complementary colors, you have this blob of green. Now pay attention to this blob of green, and I will put it next to a blob of red of equal size. So as you can see, maybe, hopefully, I hope you guys can tell, but the red and green complement each other, because it's almost as if the green seemed greener when the red wasn't around. And then if you bring the red back, you see, and it makes the red seem redder. Whoops. And it makes the red seem redder when the green is next to it, because they complement each other like really well. So hopefully I can get this same effect as if I were mixing paints. We would turn the flow and the opacity down. Hopefully this will get a good mix. And we'll see what happens when you mix two complementary colors together. So we have our red. And we mix that in with our green. A little bit more red. A little bit more green. A little bit more red. A little bit more green. And if you guys can see, you just get this, you start to get this really muddied up, grayish looking blob. Oops. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, I wanted to turn the flow like almost all the way down. Opacity up to like 50. Whoops. Getting my button combinations all mixed up. But yes, if you continue to mix these together, you will not get any good looking color. You will get this. This is ugly. You will get a shade of gray. 1 of 50. Sorry, just kidding. And that goes for every single complementary color that you mix together. Purples mixed with yellows. Equals hideous. That's every single color. That's every single complementary color. And it's important to know that so that you can know when to dye down colors, and when, well, not when to, how to dye down colors and how to bump colors up. For instance, say you have red, and this is like, say you bought this watercolor kit. This probably won't work if it's cheap watercolor paint, but I'm just saying, you know, in general, using it as an example. So you have this cheap watercolor paint, and you try to paint, and no matter how much red you add, it continues to look pink. It continues to look pink. So something you could do to increase the intensity of the red is to add just a little bit of orange and mix that with some more red. Sorry, allergies. And just a little bit more orange, and that warmth kind of adds to the warmth, and it makes it seem a little bit more red than it would be on its own. And that's a way that you can brighten. I guess you could brighten that red up. What you shouldn't ever do is when you have, say, a red and it's too intense, mix it with white to dye it down, because it doesn't really dye it down. All it does, it makes it pink. It lightens the red, not dyes the intensity down. And so it doesn't really help anybody. It doesn't help at all. Like, it just really messes everything up. Words. It really just messes everything up and gets it all muddled. And so what you could do, well, not muddled, I'm sorry, I'm just using words at this point. So what you could do is that you could use a brown Mix it in with a hint of a brown to darken that red up and bring it down some. And then you can add in some more reds, even though that seems, well, yeah, I guess you could tell. It's kind of hard using digital media to show these color theories. But yeah, that's a way that you could get it to work. Let's try it again with a different shade of brown. Okay, that helps, does it? That does it some. So you add a little bit more red on this brown, and continue to mix these two together until you get a not so red, if that makes any sense. It just helps to tone it down some. And that's how you would do that, by mixing a darker shade of warmer colors. That's also something that I forgot to mention, is that when you're mixing colors, when you mix in something with black, you will get a shade. Well, if it's you get a shade of that color. Whoops, I got white instead of black. But you get a shade of that color, and it really is hard. It works well with digital media, but terrible with traditional media. Like, it works terribly with traditional media. When you mix in black and red, you just pretty much get like a very gross looking, like, pink. It's weird. It still gives you like a pinkish color. It just makes it not, it kills the intensity, is what I meant to say. That's the word. It kills the intensity of red, so it doesn't make it like a words. You get what I'm saying? I said it right the first time. It kills the intensity of that specific color red, and that's how that's what it would do that with all of these colors. And if you mix in white, just using purple, you would get what is known as a pigment of the color. So I'm sorry, it's a little bit rambly. It's been a while since I've made a video. Things have been kind of hectic around here recently, but you know, everything is what it is. So hopefully this video helped you guys out some. I apologize for the rambliness, for one, and I also apologize for my stoppy nose. Again, you know, April, I live in Georgia, and it's a lot of trees and flowers, and there's a lot of pollen going around, and it's been pretty hectic and pretty crazy. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna be doing a video where I actually apply this color theory to an actual artwork, and to an actual drawing, and let you guys see how that would work in mixing colors and choosing your color palettes for your drawings or paintings, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Hope you all had a great time. Have a wonderful day or weekend or rest of your life, and I will see you guys. Peace.